Beasts, it's Xisha here from ThirdEyeNuke Studio, and in this video I would like to showcase our recently painted army. It's a demon army we've done for a client. It's actually a second half of it. We've done another half earlier last year. And it consists out of all 4 gods, so it's quite rather colourful. So let's have a closer look at it. It's always nice to see a demon army with all 4 gods. This one turned out to be such an interesting looking army with so many different colour schemes. It also has an unusual make, with not only models from Games Workshop, but models from Mia's Miniatures, Ultraforge and Titanforge. It was really nice to get to work with those. I'll start with the Nurgle models. Plague Bearers are probably one of my favorite models. It's really nice design and full of detail, so it's actually easy to make those models look good. The trick to make the blood look vivid, but not to smother the model with it, is to paint all the exposed areas flesh color first, and then to apply a heavy wash of whatever color blood you're using. The excess red will gather in all the creases and dry to quite a deep and strong color. Those Titanforge Descendants of Decay I used as beasts of Nurgle in this army. The models, I'm afraid, are not as detailed as Plague Bearers. They're a little crude in design. And although this gives them charm, the level of detail is a struggle when it comes to the paint. The rule is the more elegant and fine the detailing is, the better the paint work will look. The other problem I came across was putting the models together. I'm afraid that the parts just didn't fit together and I had to fill a lot of the areas in with the green stuff. Now, over to the Slaanesh lot. For the Seekers of Slaanesh, we'll always do our signature color scheme of pale white body for the girls and for the mounts, contrasted with black. Goldie bronze armor acts as a splash of color. There is no traditional purple, but I think that actually makes the models look more realistic. The Exalted Seeker's Chariot of Slaanesh is quite a dramatic looking model. We've done it in the same color schemes as the Seekers of Slaanesh, but with the metallics for the wheel parts. It's quite a complex model, and you actually build it from 2 sets of the chariots, and it's tricky to paint because you kind of have to paint it in sections, and then the assembly at the end is a little bit time consuming. You have to line everything, but we got there at the end. I think it looks really nice. This model is Thana from Mia's Miniatures. In this army she represents a Slaanesh demon princess to be exact. I must say that the miniature itself is of incredible level of design and detail. All the parts of the model are smooth and well cast and everything fits perfectly. The actual look is great, the pose, the face, the hair, everything. I read somewhere, actually, that the designers, sculptors at Mia's Miniatures actually used to work at Forge World, some of them. I don't know if it's true, I wonder. As for the painting, it turned out great, realistic and gritty. I think she goes well with her Slaanesh battle sisters. Over to the Khorne, and we have the 2 skull cannons of Khorne. I must say that this color scheme is probably the easiest to get to look really nice. The vibrant red, contrasted with the black and metallics, always works well. We added a little bit of blue on the guns to represent the magic. Overall, 2 good looking models. Here is the largest model of the army, Greater Demon of Khorne by Ultraforge. We've painted these models twice before. It's a great model and such an awesome design, so much expression, it works so well in Warhammer demon armies. It's also of superior make, easy to assemble, never had any problems with this model. I must say that Ultraforge makes some outstanding models. They're always so realistic and mean looking. Especially I like their demon prince with wings. Those little chaps are a conversion that we've done for Furies. They're made from Crypt Horrors bodies and Tyranid wings. I think they're a cool alternative to traditional Fury models, and the paintwork is pretty straightforward, but it's a shame you can't see them properly because the wing casts a shadow in the video. And finally, the Zench models. They're the most colorful in this batch, and actually much more colorful than most models that we usually paint. It's a great model, Burning Chariot of the Zench, full of detail. Lots of different segments, you've got to paint separately quite a few parts, 2 screamers, large flamer, 3 demon guys, flames, chariot parts. It's a very complex model to paint. I think the color scheme is nice and vibrant, but at the same time the pastel and dark undertones balance it out. Although it doesn't have a gritty realism with the other 3 demon color schemes in this army, I think it is still realistic in its own way, if you kind of think that it is realistic for those guys to be blue. Flamers may seem like an easy lot compared to Burning Chariot of Zinj, but actually they turned out much trickier to do. It's hard to get their color right since they haven't got any metallic or dark parts to balance them out. If you think about it, they have no clothes or they don't hold any weapons, so you just have models which literally are walking flame. We had a few goes at getting those guys right. Initially they were just white, purple and turquoise. And they just seemed too pale, too pastel. They needed another color to balance them out. First we tried green, didn't work, didn't like it. Then we tried black. But black seemed to drain all the color out of them. Then the final color we tried was navy, and I think that really worked. And finally, the last model is Scribes of Zinj. What a challenge that was! First of all, I would like to thank Games Workshop for their fine cast. The model came with quite a bit of miscast, so needed to green stuff it here and there, which can be quite tricky with such a detailed model. Having said that, the design of the model is really nice. All the little books and feathers look really cool. It was hard to paint it though, because of all the little bits and details, and they require different colors, different highlights, washes. And of course it all has to be done by brush. But the end result is really nice. It looks really moody and realistic, as if the scene was really ripped out from a Demon library room. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and let us know what you thought about demons, and see you guys next time!